Around saying, well, you know, I don't know, why wasn't Obama prepared?
105.9 FM.
Why didn't he show up prepared? You see,
Rush Limbaugh.
that too is very illustrative. It assumes that Obama was ever prepared for this. He wasn't. Just as Romney and conservatives are a collection of caricatures which are totally inaccurate, so's Obama. Messiah, brilliant, post-partisan, post-racial, smartest guy that's ever run for office. We never had anybody like this. The guy's a community organizer, an agitator. He had no experience. He wasn't prepared for this job ever. He's not prepared for this job now. The left does not get it. They never will get it until they understand conservatism, and they're never going to do that because they're never going to treat it seriously and take it seriously or give us or it any respect whatsoever. So as such, they're always going to be out of it.
I don't know of no Democrat that criticizes the Republican, any Republican president to this degree. Never in my 60 years of living. Never heard this venom, never heard this approach, never before in the history of this nation. Never. Listen, please.
Qualified. It's above his pay grade. He is in over his head. Let's start with some...
Rush Limbaugh, by saying that, believe that this will convince the people that actually taught the president at high schools and universities as if though what he says will override the academic powers of this great man. Black African American, I may add. Once again, we realize that Rush Limbaugh cannot say one thing good about this created being that God allowed to come from his mother's womb, just like he did other human beings. Let's listen to the negativity that comes from this particular patriarch and Christian in reverse to what Jesus that our ancestors told and taught us about. Listen, please.
But I missed what's in this.
All those things are designed to make sure that the American people, their genius, their grit, their determination.
Today is October the 4th,
is channeled
2012.
And they have an opportunity to succeed. And everybody's getting a fair shot, and everybody's getting a fair share. Hey, everybody's doing a fair share, and everybody's playing by the same rules.
I missed the getting a fair share part last night. It went by me. I was distracted. But this whole thing, is designed to make sure the American people are their genius, their grit, their determination. He didn't believe any of that. He couldn't sell it because he doesn't believe any of it. It came off as rocky and uncomfortable and staccato. He doesn't believe it. He's trying to remember it. Okay, what'll sound good here? I know I gotta sound like I believe in entrepreneurs. So I gotta sound like I believe in capitalism. I have to sound here like I believe in free markets. So that comes out as their genius, their grit, their determination channeled, and they have an opportunity to succeed, and it's a fair shot, and everybody, it's a fair share. He couldn't help himself. Lanny Davis was on Fox this morning. America's Newsroom is being interviewed by Martha McCallum. He was beside himself. He said, why don't you people on the Democrat side just admit Obama lost?
I'm not very happy with the president's performance. I think he did poorly. For the Obama campaign to put the spokesman on, and I'm sure she's doing her best, and not to admit that he had a bad night, the way to do this is to say, Mr. President, look at Governor Romney, smile, be gracious, don't look down and take notes while a man is talking to you.
Stop it, stop this. Who's he talking about here? He is talking about the President of the United States, who was what? The most brilliant, the most qualified, the messianic. He's giving him 6th grade debate instruction. He's treating him like this is the junior high debate review. No, you look at your opponent. You don't look down at the podium. You stand on both feet with your weight equally distributed. You don't slouch on just one foot. Who are we talking about here? Look at how they have been reduced to critiquing. I mean, you compare this to the way this man was given to us and presented to us 4 years ago. And this is one of the greatest dissents.
You criticize him then. What you talking about there, big man? You criticize everything he does. So why you talking? This is the game these new Christians of a Jesus does over and over again. And the sad thing about it, dodo birds listen to them as if though they are credible. Listen, please.
Well, here's the rest of Lanny Davis.
As admitting that he had a bad night. I know she doesn't believe what she was saying as she was saying it. She was reading talking points, and that doesn't help our cause of electing Barack Obama. He has a habit where instead of looking at the person that's addressing him, he looks down and takes notes. Get rid of the notes. You're not studying for an exam. The Obama campaign, rather than putting spin out, should say, look, our guy had a bad night, but he's right on policies. And everyone would say, okay, that's honest.
Wait a minute. Stephanie Cutter, what he's